Hello, the students, near or far. Today, I am here to discuss regarding factors which creating or increasing the risk. The main paper is insurance. Actually, you don't know. As you are a student, you are now studying, but insurance is a very important thing in the global economy. It's becoming the part and parcel of every human being. Not only for the human being, but the institutional level, both for the export and import business, this is becoming mandatory. Sustaining or the sustain of a business or industrial unit largely depends upon how the insurance or the cover note of insurance practiced of the policy. Now, what is insurance actually? Prominent insurance expert, therefore, I just like to mention his statement, or before stating his statement, I like to say, this is a virtual class, and we address you again, Eid Mubarak. Though it's late, but as per the decision from Ministry of Education and National University, our Honorable Principal Sir Professor Syed Jafar Ali, he advised us to conduct virtual classes. These virtual classes is very important thing. Initially, I myself could not participate. I could not conduct virtual class. But now I am learning. I am getting necessary training from the experts. But you people, you the student, the young generation, you are well concerned and you can do far better than that of me. And impact of virtual class is very fine and nice, because with the virtual class, I mean the virtual program, we are simply not touching a mere page. Within a few minutes, we can go through the several information and messages worldwide. What we need. In our age, I mean, when I was a student of university, I mean, about 36 years, 38 years before, then this virtual system was out of our imagination. We had the capacity merely to use a calculator, nothing more than that. Even no PC, no computer, no laptop. But what you learn 10 years, that you are learning within half an hour. It's quite possible. And you are getting more authentic information and messages from the virtual program. Days coming, and you are becoming faster. Anyway, insurance is a very important thing, important paper, important topics for the world economy, for the individual one, or for the farm point of view, or even for the national point of view. First world, even they can't imagine their daily life without insurance. Now, anyway, Professor Mark R. Green, as per his opinion, insurance is an economic institution that reduces risk both to society and to individuals by combining under one management a large group of objects so situated that the aggregate losses to which the society is subject become predictable within narrow limits. Another Professor Morgan emphasizes an agreement of a community to consider the good of its individual members as common. It's the risk elevation. To overcome the risk, to overcome the loss, for better sustaining tomorrow. There is insurance. And so many other definitions are also there. And the importance of insurance I discussed earlier. Now today I like to mention a few points, factors which creating or increasing the risk. Risk. To eliminate risk 100% is not possible. What we can do, we can minimize risk. At the same time, if we are sensible, if the matter we are keeping in our mind to mitigate the challenges of risk, then we can reduce it. We can't deduct it, but we can reduce it by our skill efficiency practice and with the insurance companies and necessary measures by holding. So here one is factors creating businesses, another is for in case of life insurance, another is in case of marine insurance, in case of fire insurance. Some points are there I like to mention. Economic condition. Factors creating businesses for this purpose, number one point is economic condition. Economic condition, if the economic condition of a certain country is at a risky position, say huge manufacturing problem, problem in the power and energy, problem in the skilled workforce, problem in the banking sector, problem in the insurance sector, all these things, if in the problematic nature, transfer of technology, it may be another problem. In that case, insurance companies perform their duties as a strong manner, can contribute highest level. Then the social condition, business faces problem when the social conditions are changing. So the social conditions of China and Bangladesh is not same. Early 70s, Chinese economy was less than Bangladesh. But now Chinese economy is flourishing to a great extent and they are now competing with the Western world. In this situation, if we do think the Chinese people will like the product as the people of Bangladesh is using and consuming, that's not possible. So, social condition has been changing. Another point is technical and the technological change. With the change of technical and technological aspects of a certain country, then that is also burning question. Say, we have to hire technology from the different countries of the world. The Chinese technology, German technology, Western technology, Indian technology, at the same time German technology. What we need actually? We need a modern technology at a reasonable cost. But some countries are there, say for the Indian automation, I don't like it. Even the maximum Chinese automation, I don't like it. But you ask me for German technology, then it's the finest in the world. If the Korean technology is very fine, but what we are using in terms of that, if it's the worst quality of Chinese technology or the Indian technology, then the insurance company might have to think twice when they are to obtain policy in favor of their client. Okay. Then the political condition. Political condition is a very burning question for a certain country. If the political condition is fine, no problem. Insurance company at a lower rate premium, they can open all policy for their client. But the political condition is rough, unsettled, always struggling. In that case, the insurance company will be not that much interested at a minimal level premium to open policy for the clear client. Okay. Then financial condition of a certain country is sometimes create havoc. Say for the fall of the share market in Bangladesh in the year 2011, that was very negative impact upon the business. And the environmental conditions, we people face several environmental problems here in Bangladesh. Say a few days before, Bangladesh suffered a huge flood. And this flood sometimes affect our mills, factories, and trade centers and organizations as a whole. Our manufacturing system just collapsed. Now the pandemic situation prevailing in Bangladesh. Most of our mills and factories are collapsed. Most of our mills and factories are not working. So I am here. So another thing is this: I am here standing and delivering my lecture virtually. Why? Because I am in the corridor. It's a green corridor. I am showing you the green campus, the best campus in Bangladesh. It's a rare and uncommon, even in the world. You just see Mohammadpur Kendriya College is a very prominent academic institution with nice, fine buildings, with nice, sophisticated elevations. Trees, gardens, flowers, orchids, all these things are here available. And our teachers are very brilliant and smart. What they are dealing and what they are doing and what they are delivering. Their smartness is very lucrative and presentable. You just follow in the Facebook or your messenger. So, as this is my own organization, so I should have to stress upon the qualities of this institution. I like it best. And natural havoc calamities is also a burning question for the insurance companies for selecting a certain project to open insurance policy. Infrastructural conditions is another issues. Infrastructure, bridges, culvert, roads, all these things are very important thing. This affects also the economic conditions or practices of a certain country. Anyway, then another point, that is the increase of life insurance which causes the risk, increases risk, is, hello gentlemen, I'm quite young man, isn't? Oh, you don't like it, you don't appreciate it. I'm just crossing 57, I'm touching 58. Is it age? It's merely a number, nothing more than that. Understand? Someone can be old at the age of 21. But I, Zoglul Pasha said, yeah, I don't think myself I am old enough. Anyway, age is a burning question, but obviously in terms of insurance company, they are not supposed to accept my concept. I am a young man, no. At the age 57, they are telling, yes, I am an old man. I'm sorry to say. Though, by mentally, I am not old man. Anyway, for the old man, they are not interested to open insurance policy. If they open, then they will charge higher rate of premium. Then the structure, physical structure, how your physical structure is built. The structure is, some guys are at the age of 60, they are they look young, energetic, and able-bodied. But some guys are there at the age of 35, looks old man-like. So structure is a question. And if someone is suffering from his very childhood, from multi-varied diseases, then that is problematic. And insurance company will search medical report, test report, all these things to need to be ascertained. This about physical conditions is the same thing. Whether someone is suffering from the multi-varied diseases, insurance company may not allow to open a policy. Personal history is a very important thing. If someone is doing illegal or engaged with the illegal or miscreant type of activities, the insurance company will not accept for opening a policy in favor of him. Personal history, what is his profession, his service life, what is his earning capacity, earning occupation, and where he is residing, the residence is the very important thing. What is his present habits? Some guys are habituated with drugs or with harmful articles. This insurance company, if they know, they will not allow him to open a policy. Then, economic status. What is his economic status? If he is sound enough, the insurance company will be more inclined and interested to him to open a policy in favor of him. Then, sometimes some risky professions are there. So that's for the defense service. If the war is continuing, then insurance companies are not interested to open policy for the people, those who are in the defense service. Then morals. What is the moral of a certain one? That is whether he or she is conducting any kinds of malpractices. This may create huge problem for holding or opening an insurance policy. Race and nationality, this may create crisis if someone twice or thrice type of residential permission or the citizen of the 3 other countries, that should not be accepted. And livelihood, how lengthy he or her life, that is also question. And the next day, I will continue. Okay. The next day I will continue for the further, in case of marine insurance and for fire insurance. In case of marine and fire, the next classes. Anyway, students, I am telling you, this is nowadays some important papers and topics are there in the world economy, and the insurance is a very important thing, very important paper for the professional purpose. Okay, you will have to think and you will have to practice. Sometimes we are theoretically explaining our delivery, but actually you students need to go to the different insurance companies to observe. And if you go there and practice internally for 2 or 3 months, then you will be very much clear enough regarding the practical practices of insurance and regarding the clients, regarding the atmosphere, regarding the organizations, it's a personal or organizational point of view. All these things you will know and be cleared enough in detail. Anyway, in the next coming class, I will go through the next discussion. Wishing your health and most hygienic atmosphere, and keep yourself aside from outside. Just keep yourself within your house to save yourself from corona. Live and let to live. Live and let to live. Okay? And at this same time, another insurance policy is, that is, I am telling you, being a teacher, you are being a student of business, being a student of management, you need to learn English. You need to attain English fluency. You should have to attain your writing and spoken capability in English. Side by side, if possible, then you learn Chinese and Japanese languages. Because your upcoming future, employment will be generated through the Chinese investors and by the Japanese investors. They are investing here several $1 billion. Anyway, best luck. Thank you very much.